Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're reviewing a Chevy Colorado Trail Boss with some options that basically makes it a more affordable ZR2. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer Chevy here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Trail Boss. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 2.7 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 18 around town, and then 23 on the highway, with power outputs being 310 horsepower and then 430 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, especially with this red paint, you can really see all the crazy body lines on the Trail Boss, which I think look fantastic. And then the Trail Boss does have the more baseline headlights, which, you know, it's fine. It would be cool if there were the LEDs though. Anyways, you've got the Chevy logo, which is blacked out, Trail Boss here down below. The most important thing is this one has the upgraded skid plate. So this is a dealer installed option. It's part of the MSRP, but it's not installed until it gets to the dealership. So instead of having that annoying air dam, this now has a skid plate underneath, which is a huge thing. Obviously it helps out with the kind of approach angle. It's a little bit more aggressive than the air dam, and then it's more practical than the air dam when it comes to like impacting stuff. So it makes this more capable off-road. And without an air dam, I mean, it just looks cooler. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 265, 65, 18 in the front and over in the rear. You can see the wheels completely blacked out. Got these nice all-terrain tires, and look how big the fender flare is. It's absolutely massive, and I like how the fender pops out a little bit too, and then that kind of like line is crazy. This one has fixed side steps here, and then you can see with the blacked out mirror caps and the door handles. And then taking a few steps back, here's your full side profile with the Colorado Trail Boss, and this is where you can see the truck's lifted compared to a regular Colorado, just like a Trail Boss Silverado. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We've got the Chevy bow tie here on the back as well. And popping into the rear with tailgate, it does have a bit of weight to it, but it's not too bad. Got the ruler here on the back, and plenty of storage space in the back as well, which is a nice bit of practicality. And then lifting this up, that's pretty easy to get up. Chevrolet stamped into the tailgate, and then you can see you've got the more baseline tail lights, bumper steps, and then the bumper is actually painted black, which is interesting. So putting it all together, especially finished in this red paint job, I think this truck looks really sharp, but let me know what you guys think. Now taking a look at the door panel, you can see more basic with the material use here with the Trail Boss package. And then you've got these vinyl seats, which are going to be easier to clean off. It's a big plus. You've got this that you can pull to lift up the seat, so there's a little bit of storage underneath. Not a flat loading floor though, but this part in front's flat. Legroom back here is pretty typical for a mid-size pickup truck, so it's not insanely spacious. We have some cup holders in the back. We've got some vents as well. The window does open, it's manual for the operation. And then headroom back here, decent. Now taking a look at the front door panel again, more basic with the material use. Got all of our window controls. Front one's automatic. Got your mirror adjustments, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. 1,435 pounds of payload capacity. And then here are the seats. Again, soft touch trim all throughout. Manual adjustments and all of that. Trailer brake controls here. And then again, pretty basic with the material use, but I do like the design here on the vent. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, it's got this kind of like perforated texture on the side. Radio controls in the back. We got some controls for the center, voice command controls too. Got our cruise control on top of that. Turn signal, windshield wiper, stock. Overall pretty cool look. But yeah, full digital gauge cluster. I think it's cool how you can change the theme. Some of the cool things about the new Colorado. And look at that, there's so many different ones. Just a traditional backup camera. When you pop it in reverse, you can zoom in, though, and you can also do the trailer line, which is another nice feature. But yeah, good resolution overall. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, it's Stay in demo mode. Pretty quick response time with this. Overall easy to use. You've got a shortcut bar there on the side, and then you have an analog volume control too. Single zone climate with this. I like the finish on the controls. Looks pretty sharp with that. And then some vents down below. Auto stop start, hazard lights, lane departure. Got some USB ports. And then this has a bunch of different drive modes. So this dial here, depending on what you're doing with the truck. And then advanced four-wheel drive system, 2-speed transfer case. So this is great when it comes to wheeling. And then with the Trail Boss, you do have the automatic rear locking differential. A shifter for that 8-speed. Okay, parking brake behind that. And then some cup holders here. The center console, good space. Nice trim here on the top as well. And then nothing crazy up here. Oh, almost forgot. Glove box. Yeah, pretty normal. So here's our window sticker for the Colorado Trail Boss. Quite a bit of standard equipment. And there's your base MSRP. Now the big thing is the skid plate. So off-road is, okay, there we go. $695. Buy it if you get a Trail Boss. It's worth it. Total MSRP $44,175. And let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off here. So here's your visibility of the hood, both the mirrors, the rest of the rear, and well, let us set off in this Trail Boss. I just reviewed a Trail Boss yesterday, but it had the stupid air dam. So when I saw this without the air dam, I said, sign me up, we got to do a review again, because this is, in my opinion, the Trail Boss to get with that skid plate. Again, it's such an inexpensive option, but it really changes the truck. It's just like the, you know, upgraded tires you can get on the Silverado. On the HD trucks, you can upgrade to all-terrain tires. It's like, it's a couple $100, but it changes the look of the truck and the capability quite substantially. They also have a black one, by the way, skid plate, just like this. Oh, it looks like they got a Z71. Yeah, a few of these Colorados. What we really need to see is that new ZR2 Bison. Speaking of ZR2 Bisons, they still have the mean green AEV machine. Such a cool color to see in person. I don't know. Anyways, these seats are comfortable and again, easy to clean. That's the thing that's really exciting about these seats. They're easy to clean. Yeah, great torque. And since I did a Colorado review the other day, I'm not gonna go incredibly far with the drive because I just literally drove the same truck yesterday. But yeah, over this bumpy road, the suspension does pretty dang well. Now, it's not going to be as well dampened as the ZR2 with the Multimatic shocks that it has, but it's, you know, it's good. It's got clearance. It's got good clearance, and I think the damping's, it's good enough. It's like, it's enough to where the wheels aren't going to fall off the truck if you're doing, excuse me, if you're doing crazy off-roading. Turn signal pops up over the map. That's such a weird thing to see. Yeah, this engine is such a good engine for the Colorado. Just the size of truck that this is. It works out really well, actually. Yeah, not bad. A little bit of a weird test drive. So, to fully cap things off, again, this is the Trail Boss to get if you're going to get a Trail Boss. Just $600. It's not that much money. Pay the extra $600, get the cooler looks, get the better off-road capability, and go have fun with the truck. Again, it's the boss of the trails, so take this down some trails. It's It's actually pretty capable. Again, I took one of these off-road, didn't have the front skid plate. That would have been nice to have with the off-roading I did. But still, it's a pretty capable little pickup truck with that G80 rear locker and all of that. And I think that's a base. If you guys want me to come back, I'm going to be here in Salt Lake tomorrow. If you guys want to, like, it looks like a base model Colorado. If you guys want me to review that one, let me know. And I can. Looks like, I don't think that's an LT, because I think the LTs usually come with the nicer lights. Check the window sticker when I'm done with this. But anyways, what do you guys think about the Trail Boss?